And we're back with episode 6 of audio commentary for Magical Girl Raising Project. Certainty of death, small chance of quality entertainment. What are we waiting for? Starting the episode in 3, 2, 1, go! We're starting out in the daytime.
Didn't we have a life or death duel going on?
Yeah, instead, random knit cap girl.
I think the life or death duel is more important. Instead, we're seeing a girl in a cap.
I mean, she might be one of the other, magical girls.
I mean, she doesn't seem like the type that would have a smartphone.
No.
But I can't really see why we would be...
I mean, maybe there's just going to be a good deed in her vicinity.
Or maybe she's...
Okay, she's not homeless. She's just random knit cap girl who likes the homeless.
Which is fine.
Okay.
Alright, there's still a video game.
Okay, so she's the robot.
So we're getting background on...
Yeah. Magicaloid.
Magicaloid. I'd forgotten her name.
Yeah.
The robot.
Yeah.
Why?
Why are we getting this background?
Also, why would she get chosen when she's been playing it for 5 seconds? And I can't imagine that...
I mean, some leftover account, but you'd think that, Fav would know. But I don't think Fav cares very much about anything.
I think it's sort of the... Until we actually have an idea of what the end game is, this is all just kind of pointless.
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten that Cranberry is somehow sinister, and we've gotten that Fav is an asshole, but...
It's sort of the... to not do too much spoilers, in Danganronpa, you get that there's a hidden reason fairly quickly. You don't know what it is for most of the show, but you get that there's a reason for what's going on.
You have that, and the Mirai Nikki has a lot of twists, but also has a very compelling reasoning and story for the entire show.
And, the entire conflict is up front, right in the... I think it's the first episode that we get the full explanation of what's going on, why it's going on, and what the stakes are.
We have a conflict, then they're summoned, things are explained, Yuno creeps everyone out, and we continue from there.
Yuno creeps everyone out is like half or more of the episodes, but...
Yeah, but at the end of episode 1 is where she does her super famous creepy yandere face.
It was actually the midpoint.
Really? I thought it was right before the credits rolled.
It was right before their conflict with Third.
I thought it was after the meeting with Diaz.
Oh,
whatever.
Now we're back to this.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't mean to talk about...
better shows. Except this one invites comparison to a number of better shows.
I mean, Danganronpa isn't exactly a great...
I mean, so far it had a more skilled portrayal than this, and a lot of Danganronpa's problems were informed by the fact that it was a video game adaptation.
Fair.
The structure is basically identical to the structure of a Phoenix Wright game.
Yeah.
The abandoned warehouse district that every city randomly has. If you heard a beep, do not adjust your dials. That was just ambient noise over here. Credit where it's due, the fighting in this show isn't bad.
No, this is not a bad conflict.
No.
Not bad choreography.
The at least somewhat interesting use of powers. Cranberry being a creep. And yeah. That's blood. I don't think we're letting her get out of this.
Probably not. To which I'm like...
Why? I mean, they could do things with killing La Pucelle now, but La Pucelle also felt like start or middle of an arc.
Yeah.
There isn't nowhere to go from this.
Also, I just feel it's completely stupid to have Snow White.
I mean, she'll probably
unprotected.
Ally with Nana. Okay. No, you're not running.
The response should be to run. Why the fuck are you...
She's drubbed you thoroughly. You got away from the kill shot.
Why are you... It's got the sad music playing, so...
Yeah, this is a last...
I'm just...
Yeah, this
is stupid.
Shows have recovered from wasteful seeming character deaths before. I know that just looked like she killed Cranberry, but that can't.
If it is, then that's stupid too.
Yeah, in its own way.
It's a different stupid.
Yeah. As Cranberry was the only thing that looked like a valid antagonist.
But you were going to kill her anyway.
Yeah. And there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, that was entirely expected and, or de-shifted and pushed in front of a bus.
Or
random shift to Snow... I mean, we'll have to see where the show goes from this, but...
Mm-hmm.
Right now... I'm just thinking of another show we watched that had a really badly handled character death, or so it seemed at first.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of already trusted the writing in that one.
Yeah, I didn't, which is the opposite here.
Alright, apparently Alice has regen.
I was kind of wondering what would happen. No, you don't. I'm still of the opinion that Cranberry either has some sort of reason to be sure she's not going to be vulnerable to the same...
She seemed to imply with her "I don't need magical candies" line that she's immune. I think she might be the real mastermind. Okay, stop imitating Mono Bear. He's better than you, Fav.
Which is depressing, because he was
Mono Bear was not the best manager of a death game.
Whatever. You're just babbling about stupid things.
Genre, only you don't really understand your genre.
So this is... Okay, whatever.
Yeah, Fav just called Cranberry Master, so...
Yeah, you really do need to... have some...
It would be decent if she actually breaks and, properly takes up the sword, so to speak.
So, yes.
Yeah, that's an obvious yes. That not only was he was killed by another magical girl.
At least Snow White isn't... Wow. That's fucking random.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think it would be better to try to cheat her with, a candy drain. That would be germane to what we knew before. Charging years of lifespan doesn't make sense. There would be a point if she started fighting.
Mm-hmm. But not sure.
I guess this gang is still a thing.
Mm-hmm. I suppose she's
We've pointed out she's a little kid.
25 years doesn't
make much sense to her.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess these jokers are supposed to be our minor antagonists.
Something like that.
And these jokers.
Bag of holding.
Mm-hmm. Magicaloid, boring but practical.
Yeah. Practical.
Mm-hmm.
That you're pragmatic?
Yeah.
Why would you... Why would you like someone who would stab you in the back?
Because she's crazy. Also, possibly it's the ruthlessness that she appreciates.
What tests?
Good question.
That's an interesting one. I mean, it's not like magical girls will...
We've kind of established that anything like that doesn't... Right, she has perfect throw magic.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, I'm kind of bored, I guess.
Yeah. It's the... I think even more than La Pucelle's death was the... And random items from Lifespan. That fits about as well as... nothing. And we're spending time with these people, and it would be good to develop them if they actually develop them.
I mean, I think
this is actually not... This isn't terrible.
Yeah, the Twin Angels... That is rather useful. Though, of course, in fighting, Miss Perfect Accuracy is...
Perfect accuracy and perfect running away. Well, you're toast.
Something important.
Yeah.
Give good odds she's pregnant.
Yeah, that sounds decent. Now we cut back to the scene with the character we actually cared about.
So, okay, that's a pretty useful little toy. If only you could keep around your...
But random trash once per day.
But more she's... But you're boring.
Yeah. After all, in theory, once it's down to 8... And, yeah, we saw the ad bumper said that Alice's power was healing.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently she can do just fine without a head.
Yeah, apparently decapitation's fine. And there was high odds that Magicaloid was going to...
Mm-hmm. And dead and D-shifted, and your new pal's Wolverine. Zombie Wolverine.
And Snow White is
That's the appropriate response.
Oh, yeah.
Screaming is the appropriate response to a headless person who had a goth Tim Burton zombie look, stabbing through a robot and killing the person inside.
Sort of thing. It's... I'm gonna go back to the... This was weirdly boring.
Yeah, it's the... We had...
A lot
2.5 bloody deaths and demonic deals of wishes for the evil source behind all of this and trading lifespan for arcane power, and I don't care.
Yeah, I think that's sort of the thing. In theory, I honestly cared a lot more about La Pucelle than Snow White. She's really fucking boring.
Yeah.
She's really boring.
And I get that she's kind of supposed to be. So that's why I was like, well, maybe they'll take La Pucelle's death as the opportunity to make her interesting.
But it does not look like that will be the case.
No, instead they're just replacing her with a more bloody-handed Guardian. Because with Alice having been looking for her since before the game, I'm betting she just looks like a Tim Burton zombie. She wasn't actually intending to threaten Snow White.
Yeah. And it's the... Honestly, at this point I'm most interested in Swim Swim.
Yeah. Yeah, Swim Swim is, a vaguely interesting character.
She at least has a somewhat interesting motivation other than just survival or psychotic.
The Swim Swim is the most interesting character, and when Swim Swim and her doofuses are the most interesting part of the show...
You did something wrong.
Yeah. And it is really weird. It's almost like it shouldn't be this bad. I'm still trying to work out how they did it.
It's sort of like, did they somehow put in a negative number instead of a positive somehow? Because all of this should work, but it's not.
Yeah, I mean, it's like okay, we've kind of figured out what Top Speed's thing is, and we know she's going to die from it.
Oh, yeah.
Because what a great tragic irony.
Yeah.
Episode's over. We can talk about this more over the next one. Bye!